Well, when you realize a UFC title shot at 170 pounds, that is saying something. Most people would argue this is as deep as any division in the UFC, and this man, undeniably the #1 contender as he makes the walk-down.
He has separated himself from the pack. The only person left is the champion. He has done everything necessary to be viewed as a guy that could hold his championship belt. Now's his moment. He has got to lock in for 25 minutes because it's going to take all of that 25 to beat this great champion. Big spot for this young man tonight.
Well, and a lot of his UFC experience he believes is going to help him in this setting. He's been measured with his energy all week. Nerves do not appear to be an issue. We'll see if by night's end we have a new champion. So we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside George St. Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions to keep that dream alive. Gotta hold serve as the favorite time.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Della Maddalena. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round 1, featuring Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena. You know what he can do with his jab. Undeniable death touch power with both hands. But at times his kryptonite has been the wrestling. Not to suggest that people have taken him down at will, but this division, unlike a lot of others, has mostly wrestlers and grapplers in that top 10. And you gotta think Jack Della Maddalena has shored up that part of his game, knowing that most of these combatants are gonna try to take him down. Oh, counter uppercut is good right after he blocked the shot. Well done. Clean with that offering.
Oh, nice combination.
Frantic pace early on to this one.
Lands a solid takedown right there.
And now is where things could get really interesting. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Muhammad's back in half guard.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount here, making all these shots count.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
In the half guard.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Massive shot from the top.
Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back. That helps him to evade those strikes. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Nice transition. He's got him flat on his back.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. Let's work.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Belal Muhammad. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Big ground and pound.
First round winding down here. Excellent ground and pound here by Muhammad. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, buddy. Let's punch into that clinch this round. Right? He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Connection and a right.
Big body kick.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. Hammer fist here by Muhammad. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Muhammad's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
That landed.
It won't take many of those.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Belal Muhammad.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Takedown defense is there. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Jockeying for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. All right, there it is. He stuffs yet another takedown, and not a bad attempt by the wrestler, but he hasn't realized any success with his takedown game this far.
No, you know, sometimes, John, it's not enough. You can beat the guy to the position. The guy is just well-versed enough to defend, and that's exactly what we're seeing from this balanced fighter.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Right on the button. 90 seconds to go in the round. Leads with the right hand, that'll work. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere, and he can fight everywhere. Oh.
1 minute to go in round two. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent...
He got hurt again. He's done it. He's done
it. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Muhammad goes to the takedown here and gets it late in the round.
Past the half guard.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Oh, right into mount.
Final seconds here of round two.
Got to be careful here.
And the horn sounds on round two.
Stop!
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Try to establish that jab. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Now the hammer fist here by Muhammad. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position.
Big shots.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Nice.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission of big ground and pound.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Muhammad's in half guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Making all these shots count. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Fight.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Muhammad's in half guard now. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. That was a slick transition.
Under a minute to go. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, so inside the open guard.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all
and defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to him in that defense.
Oh, so what an end to the round. He got knocked down just before the final horn. You can classify that as saved by the bell.
You've been hit with bigger shots than that, all right? You're going to shake this off, you're going to come back, and you're going to win.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, relax for a bud. Good.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Relaxed. Breathe.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Muhammad going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad. Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. That is tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd.
That is it! Oh, my God!
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and
All right, so he dedicated decades of his life to this very goal, and he is now the UFC champion. No one can ever take that away from him.
Yeah, man, you got to take a lot of confidence from staying so committed to a goal.